Hi, Eric Salahub here. I'm going to take, I don't know, 5, 7 minutes to give you an overview of the course D2L site, just so you know where everything is. I'm going to start with the menus. So we've got this black menu bar up at the top of the course. My Home will take you outside of the course back to your My D2L page where you can access your other D2L courses. Email takes you to your email. You can also get your email up here. This icon will actually change color and kind of flash yellow when you have email. Um, Locker, if you want a place online to store files, you can put them in this locker. The calendar is really going to get you the same thing as this events, so you can click on the calendar. You've got a global calendar for all your D2L courses. The help desk, if you've got computer questions or D2L questions, you can always use the help desk. And of course, log out logs you out of the course. Okay, internally to the course, you're going to use this white menu bar to move around. Course Home, that's where we are now. It'll always take you back here. Content, that's where we keep all of the course materials, the text, books for both classes, all the assignments, everything is in the content area, so you're going to be in there a lot. Discussions, we'll talk about the discussion area. We'll use this to post our interactive discussions and also our blog assignments. Dropbox, that's where we post more formal essay assignments. Quizzes, you're going to use this area to take quizzes both for philosophy and for English, ethics and English. Gradebook, Sean and I post grades regularly, so be sure to check the gradebook. Class list, you can see your fellow students, you can look at their profiles, and you can email students from the class list. Groups and online rooms we may or may not use. We'll talk about that later this semester. And surveys, you'll take a few surveys. They're really just anonymous quizzes that you get credit for, but they're not graded technically. So I'm not actually going to click on the class list because I'm logged in as an instructor, and I can see everybody's S numbers. But the main reason you're going to want to use the class list is to email me or Shauna. And there are other ways to do it, but the easiest way is if you just click on the class list, you're going to see a list of all the students and Shauna and I, and you can check mark boxes next to people, and then up at the top there's a little icon where you can say email everyone that you've checked. You can also just, if you look at someone's name on the class list, there's a little icon where you can just email the person by clicking on their name. So you're going to be practicing this the first week. If you don't have luck emailing me or Shauna, well, let me know somehow, call me, but I'm pretty sure you'll figure it out. The other reason I used to talk a lot about the class list is you can see my image, my profile image. Used to see these in the class list area. They're not there anymore, but images are still important because they appear in discussion. So I will ask you to upload some sort of an image. Maybe you don't want a picture of your face. Maybe you want to put, I don't know, a picture of your dog or just some picture that represents you. It's just really nice in discussions if you can kind of get a sense of who's making these posts. So you'll see how that works the first week. Okay, course news is always going to run down the middle of the page here. Course news is really the kind of thing that would be on the whiteboard at the beginning of class in an in-class, or the kind of updates and announcements an instructor would say at the beginning or end of class to remind you about assignments or whatnot. So please always look at the course news. Sometimes Sean and I are posting news every day. So if you haven't been in the course for a day or two, scroll down. There may be multiple news items, and you'll see news items can include links. So this hello and welcome news item that you're looking at here links here to 3 videos. In fact, you probably clicked one of these links to watch the video you're watching now. So please do look at the course news. Up next, the content area. Again, I'm logged in as an instructor, so it's going to look slightly different when you log in, and D2L is being a little slow right now. Let me go ahead and say view content. Look more like what you're going to see. The very top is all of the engaging ethics text. So the entire engaging ethics textbook is located up here in case you want any of the chapters anytime. You'll also see I can click this to collapse. So maybe I don't want to look at the textbook all the time. I can collapse that. You'll also see we've got week 1, week 2, and on down. Actually, Sean and I have the entire semester built and ready to go. You're only going to see the syllabus course outline and the week 1 materials because Sean and I don't give you the whole course in one chunk. It'll be a little less overwhelming. But what you're always going to see, for instance, for week one, there's always an overview page, and that's always going to give you just a synopsis of what to do that week. The assignment details page gives you more details on exactly what you need to do each week with due dates, etc. You should be looking at these every week, and depending on how diligent you are about keeping a calendar or a list of assignments, you might want to transcribe the assignments here somewhere so you make sure you don't miss anything. Following the overview and the assignment details, usually the reading. So week one, there's English reading, but no philosophy reading. But we always have all the reading listed here. They're as PDF files, so you can open them and print them if you want to. You'll also find links to surveys or quizzes, discussions, etc. So all of the material for each week is always included in each week. And again, once you're done with the syllabus and course outline, you can collapse week one to keep your content area clean. And of course, you can open things at will. So please play around with the content area, make sure you can open things, and let Shauna and I know if you've got any questions. Next up, I'm going to go over to the discussion area. What you're going to see when you log in is just week one discussion, because again, we've got 15 weeks of discussion. I'm not going to show you everything at the beginning because you don't need to see the discussions that are coming up in week 5 yet. And depending on how the course goes, Sean and I often massage or change those upcoming discussion assignments. But anyway, you'll always see the discussions due for the week. And usually there are multiple discussion topics. So here we've got week one discussion. That's a forum, a basic discussion area for week one. And under that forum, there are multiple topics. So we've got a questions topic. If you've got questions for week one, post them here. Favorite quotations, we're going to give you a chance during week one to kind of introduce yourself to everyone through using a favorite quote. So you can certainly use that. We're going to be kind of starting off our ethics discussions, talking about the morality of raising children and maybe what constitutes child abuse and what doesn't between our culture and other cultures. Again, just as a way to kind of get our feet wet about some of the topics and themes we're going to be talking about this semester. And we've got a practice topic. It's just a place for you during week one to go in and practice posting, replying, doing anything you want, no holds barred. Definitely get in there and make sure you understand how to use the discussion tool because we're going to be using it a lot this semester. And you're also going to see the class blogs. When you log in, you're going to see a whole list of blogs, one for each student. You're going to find yours. That's where you post your blog assignments. It's really all there is to the discussions. You're going to get a lot of practice with these over the first few weeks, so don't worry if you don't have experience with discussions. You're going to learn how to do them this semester. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about the calendar, and I'm going to go back to the home page before I do that. You can see this events area, and there are no events yet because I'm making this the week before school started. But Sean and I try to update the events with things that are coming up, quizzes that are due, when discussions are opening and closing and whatnot, so you can certainly use that events. You can also add your own content to the calendar. So, feel free, if you're a person who really needs to be driven by a calendar and you really need to have everything in one place, you may want to use the calendar to, put things on there. Sean and I are really diligent about having all the assignments with due dates in the content area. That is where we keep everything. For your convenience, we're trying to also put things on the events, but they are always all in the content area in that weekly assignment overview and assignment details page. So that's really where you should be looking. I'm going to close out here. I'm already past almost to 9 minutes. Please email Shauna or myself if you have any questions or concerns about the class, and welcome, and we're looking forward to a great semester.